I am ready for a night on the town, and I thought that because this is my most requested makeup look, we could do this together and hang out while I get ready for tonight. And if you're new here and you don't know me, my name is Victoria Radford. I am a makeup artist, a medical esthetician, and a beauty brand owner based here in Toronto, Canada, where I currently am. Tonight I am going out with my girlfriends, night on the town. We're going to the Raptors game, which is going to be so fun, and then out for dinner. So I thought that we could hang out and go through my kind of elevated, it's still natural, but definitely my most requested makeup ever. Also not natural because I'm wearing individual eyelashes, which I also walk you through how to do that yourself. So let's get started. To start, it is my most satisfying. These little eye masks have been on for the last at least an hour. You can really leave them on forever. They get dry and my skin feels impossibly fresh. And now I'm going to slather it with glow. It's a 2-pump day. And I'm really focusing it up right around my eyes so that I get really hydrated, plump, bright base. Let's do a little bit of tint. This is another layer of base, and I'm going to use Beachy, which is my color. Sometimes I choose one that's a little bit deeper than my skin tone just to give me like a liquid bronzed effect, but tonight we're going to get that more with caramel foundation stick. You'll see. My usuals. We'll start with Pearl, and I also have vanilla and caramel ready to go. I'm gonna bring it down a little further. Tonight I want to shine. And I'm actually going to blend that in before I do the other ones. Let's do vanilla first. So I'll go like concealer. And this foundation stick really is a foundation stick / concealer in one. And I'll just blend that in. So the idea is I want it to predominantly stay where I put it, but then just seamlessly blend into my skin. And vanilla is a little bit lighter than my natural skin tone, so it's going to be a more dramatic effect. You don't need to just choose darker contour to have more drama. You can use a slightly lighter foundation and then the contrast will be more exaggerated. So normally I do like 2, I just did 3 pretty heavy lines. Popsicle stick. I'm gonna start by using my hands because I really want the warmth of my hands to melt the product further. But it's so easy to use and really blends seamlessly into the skin, especially because I had the glow primer and tint on as a base. I'm just taking a close-up look at everything and it looks great. I do want a slightly more exaggerated contour. So I'm just going to put just a little extra. You'll be able to see, because I don't want it to move around too much, I'm just going to use a brush and ever so slightly blend it in. I like to contour the outside of my face a little bit more as well, just because I have such a big face. So you can see the difference, just a little bit more contoured, more tucked. Let's do it to the other side. Okay, the base is completed and I'm very happy with it. Let's set my makeup a little bit. I'm going to use a pressed powder. This one's by Charlotte Tilbury, our Airbrush Flawless Finish in number 2. I'm gonna focus on the areas where I get shiny, which for me is like right here and right here. And then I'll just put it everywhere else using whatever's left on the brush. I have a mole right here and I really like it, so I always wipe makeup off of it so it doesn't get covered. Complexion is set. Now let's add some more glow and bronzer. So I'm gonna use Universal Bronze and a nice flat brush. And I just want to, just like powder sets your foundation, I'm setting the contour with some bronzer. So right over top, and you'll see that even though I'm not using very much, because I'm doing these little layers, it will deepen and exaggerate it exactly how I want it. Along the jawline. I learned this little technique from Scott Barnes, who is J-Lo's makeup artist, and I worked for him about 20 years ago now. And he showed me how he places the bronzer and then some highlighter directly on top. So I'm going to use, this is Universal Glow, and it's the pressed powder version of our glow primer. And I'm just going to go right on top of my cheekbone, right into my eye bone, above my brow bone, just kidding. So you can see everything just looks more exaggerated, and you don't need a lot because when you put something bright and light beside something deeper, the contrast will be more exaggerated. I also really love a little bit on my eye and in the corner of my eye. So now you can see the difference. I mean, I already had quite a bit of pearl stick on too, but all of these little layers, once I'm completely finished, they'll just peek through, and as the night goes on, it will just look like my skin rather than me caking on a lot of one product. It's like tiny, tiny, tiny layers over each other, makes it look like natural skin. Now let's move on to the eyes. I'm so excited for what I have here and to show you what we're going to use. And this is, remember, this is my most requested look. So I'm diving into the beautiful rose gold, shimmery tones with stunning chocolate, really to enhance anyone's eye color. And I'm going to start with, I'm obsessed with this girl. So this is her product and it's called DM, which are her initials. And Color Fix Cream. So this is waterproof, liquid pigmented. It's for eyes, lips, and cheeks. I absolutely love it in the eyes. So I'm going to use just a little bit on my pinky, and I'm going to go right on the lid and look down and keep my eye open. And the reason is I kind of want to hit the ledge underneath so that when I open my eyes, there's a strong contrast between my lashes, which will be black with mascara, and my lid, which will be kind of like a shimmery pop of rose quartz. And that contrast will really exaggerate the two and kind of be this eye-catching, beautiful finish. And I'll put just a touch in the corners. I already have a lot of glow going on there, but every little bit does make a difference. Now, to set that, let's use this beautiful Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, so pretty. You can see I really like that color. And today is no different. So let's go into this ethereal top color. So pretty. And I'm going to really concentrate it again in that same place. So I'm keeping my eye open so I can really hit that part of the lid, which is like right at the base of the lashes. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. So I'm going to use my same brush and just a slight amount in my brow bone and just a slight amount on my cheek as well. Really beautiful. Let's do the other side. That is so beautiful. It's so natural, so beautiful, and it will really come together once the lashes are on, but we still have a few steps before we get to that point. Let's add some rose gold blush to the mix. And I'm going to use a pretty generous amount. I love kind of that rose gold, rose quartz. Makes your skin look like you've just had a facial from me. And like you're not really wearing a lot of makeup, but it's just so hydrated and dewy and healthy glow. And I love putting my blush right in the corners of my eyes as well. And my new favorite thing, which I've done for a little while now, I love it on the nose. So I figured out that right smack dab kind of in the center, and it's like a generous amount, not so it looks like you dolloped blush on your nose like it looks like I just did, but a pretty generous amount. So it looks like your skin is warm, like you're hot. So cute! So you want it to be diffused in the front and then a little bit more dramatic as it goes back, so that it kind of does its own job of contouring your face, but it doesn't look like you have stripes. Let's do some eyeliner. Of course, it has to be copper. This is my ultimate #1 favorite eyeliner of all time. And I'm going to start it right in the tight line, which means right underneath my lashes. So not on the skin, but in the lashes. The point of this is to make your eyelashes look so full and thick. And then I'm going to extend that like a little cat eye. And I want to follow where the top lid meets the bottom lid straight out. Okay, and I'm really focusing on only the outside of my eye, so it doesn't look like a full eyeliner. It is, because I have it right under here and just like ever so slightly, not really on top, but like more in the lashes, but really this right through the center, that's where I'm wanting to pick my eye up. And that's going to keep my makeup looking really, really natural, and it's going to exaggerate the lashes a little bit more. So when we get to the individuals, it will really bring it all home. Setting your eyeliner is just as important as setting any other makeup, and that's why it's not that important to get it totally perfect. I'm going to use a concealer brush because I find concealer brushes are they deliver a little more product, and I'll use this darker brown color and just press it into the liner all the way across. You won't see a dramatic change in the look, but what you will notice is it's a little bit more diffused, and as the night goes on, my makeup will remain exactly the same. I'm just picking up the edges a little bit just so they're slightly more exaggerated, but very subtly. Let's do some mascara. I am going to do some individual eyelashes, so I'll use this Talk Beauty mascara, which is a really lovely natural mascara. When I do individuals, I like to put mascara on first. I'm going to use Ardell Mediums and some Duo black glue, and I like to just pop a little bit in the tray. It makes it quicker and easier. It also makes it so the glue can get a little bit tacky, so it's just easier to park your lash. I use my fingers. So I will kind of dip the lash in the area where there's glue, and I get a significant amount of glue on each lash because I don't want a sudden northeasterly gust of wind to make my eyelashes come off. So now I'm actually going to pick up the lash like this. So kind of backwards so I can park it in the right place. And then I keep my eyes open and I start in the area where it doesn't really matter and I bring it down on the lash and then I park it. So I just keep touching it until it touches my skin. It's to have it on the lash, not on the skin. Really easy to readjust. So again, I'm picking it up backwards, getting a nice glop of glue. And now I'm going to park it right beside. I'll probably do like 5 on each eye. I like to see how it builds up and how it looks. What do you think? 1 more? 2 more? I love when you get closer in the eye, how it really makes your eye look bigger if it's like picking up. I feel like it's too abrupt. We need 1 more. And then it helps if you kind of like look down into the mirror. You can see if you have any holes or like I think 1 there. Nice. You can see the difference. Whatever side is your easier side, do that side first, because the tackier your glue gets, the easier it is to kind of like place it and for it to stick there. I also find the edges are more difficult. Nailed it! Okay, let's do some lips. Whew, I'm sweating. I've never had to do that on camera before. It's more difficult with 1 hand, trust me. You'll have an easier time trying to do it if you use both hands. I'm going to do some lip liner for the special occasion because I want my lips to look a little bit natural but juicy. So Mocha, and this is a waterproof lip liner from my line. And I am going to slightly overline my lips. Should have a larger bottom lip and a smaller top lip. I have a smaller bottom lip and a bigger top lip. I will get my lips done very naturally, very slightly. You won't even really be able to tell, but just to make that slightly bigger, and only my bottom lip. My top lip is fine. Whenever you're doing lip liner, do a big cheesy smile and you can see the shape much better. You can see where it needs to be smoothed out or slightly like adjusted. I love this color. Mocha lip liner is one of my favorites. Let's do Rose Gold Glow. Not to be confused by just normal rose gold. This is a lighter version of it, and sometimes people get confused. I'm very sorry. So this is just going to be put in the middle. It's such a pretty color. It's like kind of light nudie peach, and then the evening would not be complete without a little touch of Makeout Balm. So I'll just put some on my finger because I don't want to get this all messed up because I have lipstick on, obviously. And then right in the center of the lips, it just like enhances. It's so comforting and moisturizing as well. It feels so nice on the lips. All right, I am ready for my night out. It was so much fun getting ready with you guys and doing a little bit more than I usually do. I knew that when I was going out tonight, I was like, I'm gonna do my makeup and I'm going to hang out with you and show you just a little bit of how I take things to the next level. And this is by far my most requested makeup look, whether it's for a party or if someone's just, you know, going out for the day and they want their makeup done. This is it in different variations, slight variations, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty on everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a great night. And maybe try this for the weekend. Let me know if there's anything that you learned from it and if you enjoyed it. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great night. Mwah.